piece
Wait a
of
minute. Wait a minute. Go. Go.
Let's go! Let's go! Home run, let's get it.
Yes.
Get him up out
Yes.
Welcome home run in a 10th inning. Let's go, throw your hats up. Look what Pinky got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Trey. Give it to Jonte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Trey. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk obnoxious Georgia fan.
Oh
Let's go. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Sickle.
Now you're gonna make me chump. Now you're gonna make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? This is the DIXON Way, all about the A Sports Talk, where we give you live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife, Gators. We appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy the commentary, the content. If so, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Do everything you can to help us get in the algorithm, please. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Terry in the building. What's up, Terry? Yep, Bryce Elder in the building. What's going on, Terry? That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. That sounded for you also, Isaac. Now, let me give you the proper one. For the cousin, what up, Ike? I see you, Ike. All right. Braves versus Giants. Giants is 52-48. Braves are 43-55. Stark contrast of seasons. And this has not been the Braves yet. But hey, let's play spoiler now. Let's play spoiler. Okay, so Terry got some roster changes up. All right. The Braves today selected catcher Sandy Leon to the Major League roster and designated outfielder Stuart Fairchild for assignment. Tells me Ozuna or Murphy is about to get traded. About time we DFA'd Fairchild. Facts on for real, for real. Facts on for real, for real. Yes, sir. Leon is a career 208 hitter. You really don't have to get rid of Sean Murphy if you're going to have him DH like him and Baldwin going back and forth between DHs. That's how you save both of them. That's how both of them can catch, but still be in the lineup also. Because you're trying to save the catcher needs. And his back. That's what you're trying to save. You're not worried about his arm and his swinging. You're not worried about that. You're worried about his knees and his back. So if you need to, go back and forth between the DH and the catchers, that's fine with me. Do that. That gives you DH flexibility. So if you want to put Ronald there too, if he get a little sore, if he get a little back soreness, you can put Ronald there, You think we get rid of Ozuna, Sean Murphy, and Baldwin as the DH? and he's just gonna be a backup catcher every 6 games. No. Baldwin's defense is too good just to have him be a DH. Lisa V, howdy. Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through, family. Welcome back to the stream. Giants on a 5-game lose streak. Well, you know what? Teams get healthy against the Braves, unfortunately. The Yankees were 2 for 14 in their last 16 games on the road. And they won 2 out of 3 in Atlanta. So, yeah. Yeah. There's that. There's that. Eli White is the pinch runner. If you move Sean Murphy, it better be a hell of a prospect. Like, it needs to be a top 3 prospect in that organization's farm system. I'm serious. Because really and truthfully, man, if you still want to, move guys back and move back guys back and forth, give them rest, then you can. Also, we don't want to run the risk. We need to see more than just 1 year of Baldwin. I love Drake Baldwin's talent. I think he's legit, but I also thought that Money Mike bat was legit. And now in his 3rd season, he's hit a huge slump. So let's not go and extend him 8 years and we don't really know what he is yet. Let's get through 3 years and see, and then we extend him. And if that's the case, you play out Sean Murphy. If that's the case, you play out Sean Murphy. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, we're saying the same thing, Terry. Okay. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. 1-1 is the count right now. 1-1 is the count against Lee. Junhoo Lee. And he hit that ball. That's a foul ball. He's batting .249 on the season. 6 home runs and 41 RBIs with an OPS of 715. Here's a winding pitch. That ball low. 2-2 to count. Yeah, we're saying the same thing, Terry. Here's winding pitch. That ball center. Money Mike going back, tracking it. Got it just before the wall. Good defense by Michael Harris II. Here's a winding pitch. That ball too low. 92-mile-per-hour sinker. 1 of those to count. Everybody not built the same, Terry. He don't have that elasticity in his arm to be able to throw or that strength. I mean, look at him, man. Elder got a dad bod. He not an athlete. He got a dad bod. Austin Riley come back tomorrow. That's good news. Hope he's reinvigorated when he does come back. Here's a wind and a pitch. That ball way too low. Full count. Full count. And he walked him. Why wouldn't he walk him? Why wouldn't he walk him? Womp, 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 womp. Here's the one to pitch. That ball outside. Here's the one to pitch. That ball hit down the right field line by Devers. Oh, this dude plagued us with the Red Sox, looking like Big Papi against us. Now you get traded to the Giants, and we got to face them again. All right, 1-1 is the count. Timeout by Devers. Oh, no. Oh, no, Terry, don't say that. Terry, don't say that. Terry, don't say that. Respect your elders. 2-1 to count. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Good slider right there. Let's go. Come on. Do it again. Get him again. Get him again. Throw it back to first base. Ramos gets back easily. You would have called up Ian Anderson? Yeah. I mean, they sent Uncle Charlie back down to AAA. Also, Denzabal. That's where Denzabal Hernandez at. He's in AAA, guys. I heard that when I watched the replay. They were talking before the game of the last game that Denzabal Hernandez is back in AAA. That's crazy. But you're keeping Santos and Mitsubishi Montero SUV up here. Where they do that at? Need to call Denzabal back up. And that ball squirts through, get to the right field. Ronald got it. Ramos wasn't even trying to think about challenging his arm. All right, 2 runners on, 1 out. We can still get a double play, though. We can still get a double play. I don't know why. Why is Gibby? Chat not popping up. More nicknames. Okay, what's up, Promo? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Gibby with his nicknames. I be confused half the time. Like, what is he talking about? Willie. He really ain't had a good season like I thought he would. Popped it up. He was one of the guys I wanted too. Free Willie. Free Willie. I actually wanted to get that sounder because I mean, depends on who we get to replace him. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's weird. Alley Hoop. Alley Hoop. How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. On Twitch, that sounded for you. Let's go. All right, come on, man. 1 out, 2 runners on. 1-2 is the count. Bryce Elder digging in. Here's the one to pitch. That ball missed. 92-mile-per-hour inside, about 3 inches off the plate. Anyone better than Snit? Okay. I ain't arguing with you. Not one bit. 2-2 the count right now. Bryce Elder already need counseling from Sean Murphy. All right, swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. Come on. Need a double play right here. That would be awesome. Here's the one to pitch. Oh, that ball crushed. That might be a home run. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, cool. Okay, Profar caught it. Runners advance to third base, so it's runners on the corners. Good catch by Jackson Profar. I thought he got all of it. Thank goodness it stayed in the park. Humanity, what's going on, fam? Appreciate you coming through. I see you. All right, we don't need a double play now, Lisa. We just need an out. Here's the one in the pitch, ball way outside. 1-0 is the count. Bryce Elder up to 26 pitches right now. 2-0 to count. Chapman up. Here's the one to pitch. Fouled it off. 2 balls, 1 strike. 27 pitches. Here comes number 28. Come on, Bryce. Here's one to pitch. That ball. And it's fair and safe. RBI single by Chapman. I don't think that's an error. Can't get at an error to Nacho. That ball was struck very hard and sharp. I don't know. Looked like it bounced out of. It went over the bag, but it landed on the opposite side of the line. It should have been out, I thought. I thought it had to go over the bag and hit. See, that's confusing, man. I thought I had to land in the field of play. Huh. Interesting. Maybe the sideline judge couldn't see because it did. You know, it was up in the body, I guess. He couldn't see it hit the ground on the wrong side. I didn't plan to, Douglas. Depends on how long the Braves game go. And since the Braves game gonna come on earlier, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They on the West Coast. Actually, let me look at that. All right, guys. It's 1-0 going to the bottom half of the first inning. Yeah, that was a very long inning, Lisa B. That was a very long inning. Jose, what's up, Jose? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Why can't we be leading? Why we always got to come back? A team that's struggling to get offense should put them up against, put them in the grind when they always got to try to catch up. Bird Song coming up. Got a 4.11 ERA. Yeah, too bad that game wasn't on Wednesday because the Braves play at 12:15 on Wednesday. But nah, I don't think we'll be able to get that game in, Douglas. Three, 3-0 to count. Let's go, Profar. Here's one the pitch. Strike. Here's the one the pitch. All right, strike two. So it's a full count. 3-2 to count. And that ball going to left field. Oh, foul ball. Dang nabbit. Yeah, babe. Oh my goodness. We got 2 runners on with no outs. Let's go. Not bad, guys. What were you saying, Terry? Look like we got 2 hits when I disappeared. Let's go, man. Oh, we got walk. Okay. Ronald up the bat. Come on, MVP's in the chat. Let's go. Come on. All right, here's the one in the pitch. That's a ball. Ronald he ain't even offer at it. Ronald just stood there like, what? Whatever. You ain't gonna pitch it. You ain't gonna throw me no strike. 2-0 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh, he hit him. Or did he? Almost. Ronald looking at him like, you Mickey, Picky. Come on, Ronald. I almost got him. MVP's in the chat. Let's go. 3-0 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Walked him. Let's go. Walk it out's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, man. Bases loaded, no out. Come on, Brace. I need a huge crooked number now. I promise you I need a huge crooked number. Drizzy Drake, let's go. Let's go, Drizzy.
They know, they know, they know. Yeah, they know, yeah.
Let's go, Drizzy. One of those count. Can't find the plate. Good. Walk him in. Here's the one in the pitch. You know, if he walk you in, you get the RBI, Drake Baldwin. What's up, Mess Bully? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. All right, 2-1 to count. Here's one in the pitch. Drake Baldwin rocks that into the gap. Let's go. Base clearing double. Everybody come home. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, 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 ba-dum. Base clearing double. 3-0 Braves. Let's go, man. Chops in the chat. Let's go. Drizzy. Drizzy.
They know, they know, they know. Yeah.
Drizzy, let's go.
Yeah.
Drizzy Drake Baldwin, let's go. All right, go get your Madden toy. Come back up here. Let's go. It's 3-1. Braves on top. Snit looking like a genius right now. That's why Marcel on the bench, correct. Here's the one in the pitch. That miss. Looked like a hit though, but whatever. I like this lineup too, Lisa B. A good manager. Hey, Manny said, you're going too far. Genius. Hey, man, looking like a genius right now. And he looking like the fan base because the fan base been calling for this. Three and one and count. Let's go, boy. Walk. No outs. Here's one to pitch. Let's go. Walk it out. Let's go. Keep him in there. Don't switch him out, Giants. Keep him in there. Let's go. Keep him in there. All right, 3-1 to count. Oh, whoa. 3-1 to score, excuse me. I almost hit Sean Murphy in the chin. Sean Murphy had to dive out the way. Oh, he hit his helmet. Man, get that dude out there, man. Yeah, hit his shoulder. Get him out of there, man. He got no control. Get him out of there before he hurts somebody. Birdsong, fly away. Fly away, Birdsong. Bases loaded with no outs. Hell, we had this situation for us just the other day. Snit the jizzer. Snit is a genius. How dare y'all? How dare y'all? That's all right, Terry. Look, sacrifice fly, and we're up 5-1. 2 sacrifice flies, and we're up 5-1. No, Terry, positive thoughts, man. Positive thoughts. He will not find a way to lose this. He is going to pitch magnificently. He is not going to give up a 4-run. He's not going to give up a grand slam. Got to put the Jedi mind tricks on you. Okay, thank you. You got your phone? All right, go in there with mama. Mm-hmm. Go. Oh, one to count. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Nacho. Here's one to pitch. Oh, man. 0-2 to count. Come on, Nacho. Gage. What's up, Gage? Oh, my goodness. This dude got a 0 ERA out of 7 games, though, but still. Here's the one to pitch. Do another slider up, though. Fouled that off. All right, Nacho. You awake now? You don't watch 2 of them. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Bases is loaded with no outs, Nacho. You can do 2 things. No. There's one thing you better not do. You can pop up, fly out. You can strike out. We better not hit into no double play. I need a sacrifice fly, Nacho. I mean, I would love for you to hit a grand salami right here and be 7-1. That would be stupendous. Table for 4 at the Chop House. Clear the bar. We're all sitting at the bar. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes. That's right, promo. For the A. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Okay, you can strike out. Just don't take away our ability to score 2 more runs. Yeesh. All right, let's go. Michael Harris II. He don't like Junior. Here's one in the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Ball gets away, but not too far away. I hope so, Jose. Come on, Money Mike. Let's go. Got gold shoes on. Oh, he got to get a hit right here. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got gold shoes on, gold armband. Come on. Gold accents in his gloves. Here's the one in the pitch, and that's 1 and 2 is the count. Come on, Money Mike. You got the gold accents in your gloves. Golden shoes. Golden armor for your elbow. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball way outside. Thank you for not swinging at that one. 2 and 2 to count. Living my life like it's golden. Let's go. Come on, Michael. Here's the one in the pitch. Wow, just blew it right past him. 93 miles per hour. Come on. Are we going to have bases loaded, no outs, and get no runs? We already had 3 runs with bases loaded. Are we really about to get bases loaded right now again and get no runs out of this? This was a chance to at least kick this thing up to 5 runs. A 5-run lead or a 4-run lead. Make it 5-1. Nick Allen up the bat, 0-1 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. Check swing, he swung. Strike 2. All right, here's the one in the pitch. And that ball fouled off. Still 0-2 is the count.
Magic Man Magic Wand says, smash the like and subscribe. It's fast, easy, and free to do. Memberships are also available.
Magnificent Mind, Magic Man in the building. That ball dribble up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 is the count. Here's the one, the pitch. Fouled off, Nick Allen. We need a base knock right here. All right, man. 2-2 the count. Come on, Nick. Nick Allen. Let's go, Nick. Here's one the pitch. And that ball gets through. Let's go. Nick Allen with an RBI single. Let's go. Oh, he got 2 in. Let's go, man. Let's go. Nickelodeon. Yeah, let's go do Tricky Nick. We're going to do Nickelodeon. Let's go. Nick. Let's go, Nick. Good job by Freddie Gonzalez with the hey, go home. Go home, Ozzie. Let's go. Chops in the chat. Let's go. Nickelodeon. Good hit by Nickelodeon. Let's go. All right, here's the one in the pitch. Pofar swinging for the fences. Popped it up. Didn't even give it a chance. God. Oh, he missed it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't call it Tricky. We're going to call him Nickelodeon. Let's go, Nickelodeon. I do like Tricky Nicky, though. I do like it. I ain't going to lie. I likes it. I think you guys like Tricky Nicky. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball's way too low. Hey, we got 5-1. Let's go. This is exactly what we needed. All right, Tricky Nicky. Good job. We'll keep it at Tricky Nicky, man. The fans like Tricky Nicky. Oh, look at that. Magic Man is a Seminole fan now. Wow. Good job. Somebody, oh man, that screenshot right there. I got the proof. Popped up. That's out. Number 3. I got the proof. I got the proof, man. I got the proof. I got the proof right there, man. Oh man, guys, do y'all understand, man? We're 3 days away. Hold up. We are 3 days away. We are 3 days away. Three days away.
We are 3 days away from the National Football League training camp of the Atlanta Falcons.
Are y'all ready? I said, are y'all ready? Let go. Woo! Hall of Fame game this week? Yeah, I think so. I think so, promo. Hey, man, but it's okay. It's okay. You guys will be all right. Nah, no, we're good over here. We're good over here, Magic Man. We're good over here. I think we'll be quite all right. Y'all have Carson Beck down there. He need to be on South Beach trying to get a new girlfriend since he broke up with his. Or she broke up with him. One or the other. Strike. Bryce Elder got a little boost in him. On one account. No, we shouldn't have. It was his time, man. It was time for him to migrate down to Florida. Doc Carr said the Arizona Cardinals going to make some noise this year. I said that for the last decade. Oh my goodness, Doc. You got me to bust out, laugh out loud for real. Let's see if your quarterback don't want to play Call of Duty and be our quarterback. Oh man, that ball hit right down the line. That's gonna be a stand-up double, at least. Yeah, Ronald got it. Ronald said, "I dare you." You don't want to be on the highlight, but he just stopped. He was like, "Nope, I'm not gonna be on the highlight. Nope, I'm not being on the highlight." This dude, people are comparing Ronald to Robert Clemente. Remember, Robert Clemente, on that throw that he got, it wasn't all the way in the dang old corner, in right corner, like it was with Ronald. Ronald had a longer throw. Now, I will say the runner was running harder against Clemente, and Clemente clearly beat him with the throw. But Ronald's throw was deeper. Ronald's throw was like 30 feet deeper. It was deep right field corner. Oh my goodness. Elder not looking bad. Here's the wind the pitch. I mean, it's Elder, DJ Shire. It's Elder. We got a 5-1 lead, so hopefully we don't squander this. Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. Let's go. Alan Lloyd, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Hopefully it's true. Welcome to the stream. We just signed and that ball popped up. Going in no man's land. Popar running, but he dropped it. All right. So runner is safe at first and third. No outs. Popar looking a little gimpy right there. Yeah, that's not good. He dove. That don't feel good when you dive, your ribs. Put some barbecue sauce on the ribs. When you catch it, you feel better. When you don't catch it, it hurt like a thumb or something. I almost got it. If the Braves trade Ozuna for some kind of low-level prospect or a low-level draft pick, I'm happy with that. Anything you can get from Marcel Ozuna is, stealing. To be honest. Not Ronald. Ronald ain't tradable. Ronald's untouchable. Here's wind the pitch. That ball hit the center field. Money Mike took about 3 steps, got it. That's going to be a sacrifice fly. Came in easily. Mike ain't got the arm like Ronald. Ronald got a bazooka. Bazooka. Doc Carr said, I kind of feel bad for Ozuna. He would do well in San Diego. Yeah, send to San Diego. Give us a draft pick. Give us like a 5th or 6th round draft pick. You can have him. Nah, Ronald ain't tradable. Here's wind the pitch. Only way Ronald is tradable if you going full tank mode. You don't trade a generational talent. That's my opinion. Like the Dallas Mavericks was stupid for trading Luka. Stupid. You don't trade generational talents. Ronald's a generational talent. Here's the one to pitch. Now, if you're gonna full rebuild, then yeah. All right, that's a pop up. That's out number 2. Then obviously. Or you can't sign him. You can't re-sign him. Then yeah, you trade him if you can't re-sign him. I fear that's what's gonna happen though, to be honest, Magic Man. I really think that the Braves aren't gonna come up to market value and they're gonna look to trade Ronald. And I might have to take a day or two. A personal day or two. Marcel Ozuna been struggling for 2 months now. They trade Ronald. If they traded Ronald right now, the game will be on, but all I'll be doing is talking badly about Alex Anthopoulos. It'd be the crash out of all crash outs. It'd be legendary. It would be legendary. Mm-hmm. Mm. But guess what? That's never gonna happen. Because we ain't never trading Ronald. Never ever. Just like in Sorry Miss Jackson. Ever, but never, ever, ever, ever. Lisa V says, I also think that certain players together make this team a team if that makes sense. Chemistry, yeah, definitely. Like we always see it. Certain players play better with the other playing. Unfortunately, it worked like a little bit with Ozzie, and then it did not. Swing got a miss, big swing, big miss by Matty O. Last inning, they induced no walks. Yeah, Marcel, it's bad, man. It's bad, DJ Shire. It's bad. Like if he didn't have that hot March and April, he'd be down there with Money Mike. He almost down there with Money Mike, actually. He's almost down there with Money Mike. It literally makes no sense to play him anymore. With Drake Baldwin still continually to hit well, and Sean Murphy has come out of his slump. So yeah, it makes no sense. Here's the one in the pitch. Just alternate them as DH, and they catch on the other days. That way, you always have their bats in the lineup, and you get to save them all at once. All right, 3-2 the count. Matty O staring at it. Here's the one to pitch. Matty O got a hold of one, but is it gonna bloop in? Nope, it ain't gonna bloop in. Lee got it. Lee. Jung Won Lee. All right, that's the first out. All right, and here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. Very weird seeing Ronald coming up in the third hole. I ain't mad at it. just weird for me. Alan Lloyd, I don't know. With his basically almost a year struggle with Money Mike right now. From the end of with the start of the second half last year to now, he's been in a hitting slump. So it's almost a full year. Strike two, inside corner, 1-2 and count. Dang, man. All right, Ronald. You walked his first attempt too. Come on. Here's one in the pitch. Good eye. Did he go? No, he did not. No, he did not. Here's one in the pitch. Ball way outside. 3-2 to count. Way to battle back. The lineup with Murphy and Baldwin passes the eye test. Yes. Day after day. Yes, I agree. It's just the most logical thing we've been asking for over a month. Swing at a miss. Good slider. Got Ronald swinging. That's tough to do. Good pitch. Oh, definitely. Now, that's definitely true, Lisa B. Definitely. I mean, he's definitely magic. He saved a lot of runs. The problem is, I mean, he got to stop being an automatic out. Here's one in the pitch. And you got the rookie Drake Baldwin coming in. His approach, you know what I'm saying? His patience is where you would think Money Mike would be at. He already surpassed Money Mike in that. And he's a rookie. A rookie in his 97th game. A rookie in his 97th game. Got more patience than Mike do right now. That's just a fact. 1-2 is the count. Here's one in the pitch. Way outside. Good eye. 2-2 to count. Okay, that's fair enough, Doc Cards. That's fair enough with Mike. That's fair enough. I'm just saying, like, overall. Started to look like an automatic out. They continued all this season. Here's one in the pitch. Check swing. Pitcher got it. Throws it back. And he threw it away. Drake Baldwin running. Oh, he might get caught, though. Yeah, he's caught. Yeah, he's caught. That's a rookie mistake.
You big dummy.
That's a rookie mistake. Take the gifts when you get them. Young man, take the gifts when you get them. That's right. That's a teachable moment. Snick can pull him aside and say, you know you ain't fast enough to do that. You fast for a catcher. You ain't fast enough to do that. All right. So that's a base hit and caught stealing. All right, man. Let's go, man. Braves on top 5-2. Love to see it. I'll take that. I will take it. You know, normally we're behind until at least the 7th or 8th inning. So yeah, us having a lead early is definitely a bonus. So you gotta love that. Let's go. And thank you guys for coming in. This is DIXON WAY, all about the 8 Sports Talk. We give you live commentary, all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife, Gators. Here's one in the pitch. That ball a little outside. Here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-1 is count. Let's go. One is count for Rafael Devers. Here's one in the pitch. That ball popped up. Please catch it. Foul ball. Timeout by Devers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on. Let's go, Braves. Come on. Here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Marcel sitting there like, oh no. Here's one in the pitch. That's a slider. Did not swing at it. Watched it go all the way through. 2-2 to count. Facts, humanity, facts. Here's the one in the pitch, and it's 3-2 to count. Or cover for the starting pitcher. Had him 0-2 and walked him. Look at the look that Kranix gave Elder. If looks could kill, bro. Here's the one in the pitch. Too low. Come on, man. Come on, Bryce. Bryce up to 54 pitches, man, in the 3rd inning. We need a quick inning, bro. We got a runner on with no outs. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit down the line. Foul ball. Come on, man. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled down again. Press roll that time. All right, Bryce Elder looking. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh, my God. Oh, goodness, it was foul. Man, he put a charge into that, but it went foul. Thank the Matrix. Oh, my goodness. Dude, I thought he just gave up a 2-run shot. Here's one in the pitch. That ball too low. 2-2 to count. Come on, man. 2-2 to count. Come on, Bryce Elder. Here come pitch number 59. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball rocking into the left field. God dang it, man. Get somebody up in the bullpen. Get somebody up in the bullpen, please. Get somebody up in the bullpen, please. Please, Snit. Please. Sean Murphy went to have a conference with Bryce Elder on the mound. Get your head out of your keister, son. Murdoch? You talking about Matt Murdoch? Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Double play. We need to double play. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I love it when a plan come together. Great reference. Great reference. As it helped us get that double play. It's a lot of these kids don't even know what the A team is. Here's the wind the pitch. Here's the wind the pitch. Ooh, I thought that was a strike. Nah, it's 2 inches above the plate. Come on, Bryce. Airwolf. In the morning, okay. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball on the outside corner, 82 mile per hour slider, fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Bryce. Yeah. Who will win, Blue Thunder or Airwolf? That's an age-old question. Here's the wind the pitch. Strike. Let's go. Who will win, Airwolf or Blue Thunder? Magic Man said Airwolf. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball hit the left field. Popar got it. Out number 3. Let's go. Woo! Why did Blue Thunder? I'm trying to remember the G.I. Joe helicopter. I know the Fang was a small helicopter for Cobra, but it didn't look like that. There was a G.I. Joe helicopter that looked like Blue Thunder, but it was brown. Kind of like greenish brown, like Desert Storm. The Dragonfly, yes sir, yes sir. There you go, Magic Man. Nice, good call. The Dragonfly, yes, yes. Cobra definitely had the best vehicles, man. Cobra definitely had the best vehicles. That tank was crazy, right? I don't know, man, cause that the fighter jet when Hulk came out, those pretty nice though. I ain't gonna lie. My dad got me the those F-150. What were they? F-10s, I think. No, F-15s. Yeah, he got me that GI Joe F-15. Oh man, that I had a friend that had the USS flag. The carrier, it was always in his garage. So the garage would be the ocean. One of the ones to count. Here's the one to pitch. Yeah, I had mostly Cobra also. Destro, Zartan, the twins with the hoverboat. Here's the one to pitch. 2-2 to count. Yeah, that carrier was about as big as this couch. Nah, not that big. Nah, no one. We were kids, that's why it looked like that. It could fit on the table. It could fit on the 4-foot table. But it was huge. Here's the one to pitch. Ozzie Albies foul that off. 3-2 to count right now. Here's the one to pitch. Foul ball. The Snowcat. Did you ever get Sergeant Slaughter? Here's the one to pitch. Yeah, I had Sergeant Slaughter. Walk it out. Let's go, Ozzie. Let's go. I had Serpentor on his little hovercraft. This I command. Cobra, la 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 la. Here's one to pitch. They should have did G.I. Joe versus Transformers in the cartoon. You know what I'm saying? Like they did in the comics. Pretty good comic. Here's one to pitch. Oh, you had the fridge, yeah. Here's one to pitch, ball inside. Cobra Commander was in a train. Oh, I'm trying to remember. You're gonna make me go back and look at one. Here's one to pitch. Cause I got the I got Gen 1 collection. Well, no, I got the entire Transformer collection, I think. Up until Beast Wars. Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's somewhere in a bin, in a storage bin. Got to message my nephews. They supposed to come up to the training camp on Saturday. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 3. Yeah, Saturday is sold out too. So guys, if you wanted to come out on Saturday, I'm sorry. And you don't have your tickets, I'm sorry. Saturday is sold out. So I'm expecting 10 to 15,000 people at training camp. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting. All right. On one account, Nacho Alvarez Jr. up. He's 0 for 1 right now. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike right at the knees. Bibbins in. Pitching. Bill DeVoe. I'm just playing. Michael Bibbins. I don't know. That could be his kid. He is light-skinned. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball outside. That would be funny if that was his kid. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Foul that ball off. That girl is poison. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, man, I can't get no musical notes in the chat. I can't get no musical notes in the chat for that. Mr. Kisser Lover. Hey. All right. 1 and 2 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. Drake Baldwin might be a little bloop, 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 bloop. Let's go. Professional hitter. Drizzy.
They know, they know, they know.
Let him cook.
They know.
Oh, and advance. Ozzie Albies with the heads up move, advancing to third base. Let's go. Heads up play by Ozzie Albies. Reaching on third base all the way. They being nonchalant out there. They being nonchalante. They were like, yeah. Ozzie was like, oh, okay. You just gonna throw it all haphazardly, huh? Guess I'm gonna advance. Ramos pointing to himself, said, my bad. My bad. So we riding in the car, going to get some chicken. Me and the little me. The mini me. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. At the top of the strike zone, Money Mike up. Put up some Outcasts. And my son in the back seat. Yeah. Jamming. Yeah. Here's one in the pitch. Ball right up the middle. Dang it. They were lined up perfectly. Double play. All the thoughts. That sucked. Ruined my story. Thanks, Money Mike. And listen to the Goody Mob. Who's that peeking in my window? Pow. Nobody. Oh, the P. Welcome back to the stream, cuz. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. What's up, Jacob? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. That's sounding for you also. Welcome, everybody, back to the stream. Welcome back to the DIXON Way. Welcome to Fantasy Island. They're playing, boss. They're playing. I wonder if they did another Fantasy Island. How would that roll? Because it's kind of like the Twilight Zone, I guess. Surprised they ain't did a remake of that already. I guess that's what Love Island is. It's Fantasy Island, I guess. On steroids. I mean, it is what it is, man. The record is a record. We are a record. Plain and simple. We are our record. The Bullhorns, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. We wasn't this bad. We were above 500. That's the difference. We wasn't as bad when that happened. Or at least I don't remember them being this bad. We made that comeback. Exactly. I want to see who's going to stay in the lineup and who's going to get possibly replaced or healthy competition. Guys got to fight for their jobs now. You know? Here's the wind the pitch. Popped it up. 2-2 to count. We just don't have enough games to make up. We just don't have enough games, guys. It's almost mathematically impossible for us to make the playoffs. You're trying to catch this team right here. Base hit right there on a 3-2 count into left field. That's a single by Wilmer Flores, excuse me. If you look at one of the teams, this is one of the teams that are ahead of you, fighting for the last spot. Okay? They are 52-48. They got a 9-game lead on you in the win column. So you not only have to go and win like at least 15 games straight, but you need them to lose 10 out of 15 games for you to catch them. And that ball popped up left field. I mean, it's just mathematically almost impossible to make the playoffs now, guys. Especially when you don't have any more series against them. Like, the teams that's in front of you, you only got like one more series with them. The ones that you can catch for the wild card. For the last spot in the wild card. That's just what it is. Yeah, me too, DJ Shaw. I still want to see our guys win, of course. But yeah, it's just not our year this year, man. Unfortunately. Here's one the pitch. That ball hit. Oh, great defense by Tricky Nicky. Great defense by Tricky Nicky. Let's go. Full extension. Full extension. Great defense by Tricky Nicky. Let's go. Great defensive play. Absolute great defensive play. 1-0 to count. Here's one to pitch. Guys, Nick Allen is worthy of a gold glove. But since we having such a horrible season, he has no chance to win it. Zero chance to win it. 2-0 to count. Because that's just how writers do. Here's a wind to pitch. Strike on the outside corner. All right, good pitch by Bryce Elder. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, run on first base. All right, and Nick Allen with out number 3. That's a horrible name. I'm not even going to address that. All right. Y'all see Freddie leaving the game after getting hit in the hand? No, I didn't see that, Doc Hart. I try not to pay attention to the Dodgers. You know, that's a personal choice. It just makes me mad at Alex Anthopoulos all over again. Whatever. Got hit and walked straight to the dugout. Oh, that sucks. Been a sports fan since 2010. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's awesome. Jacob? All right, Nick Allen. He's Nicholas Allen is 1 for 1. Here's one pitch. Ball low and outside, but strike. Sinker. On 1 to count. Let's go, Nick. Here's one to pitch. Same pitch, same result. Same location. 0-2 to count. Quickly in the hole. Guys, we're at the bottom of the 4th inning already. Let's go. Doc Carr said 2010, I was getting out the Navy. Okay. Appreciate your service, sir. Thank you. Yep, swing and a miss. And that's strike 3. It's Bell Bill DeVoe, guys, striking us out. Here's one to pitch. Here's one to pitch. Strike 2. No, strike 1. Okay, so they said that he did not swing on that the first pitch. All right, so it's 1-1 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. So far, hit that at third base. He got it. Quickly throws him out. Oh, that's 2 outs. That's 2 outs. All right, man. Here's the one in the pitch. Matt Olson popped it up. That's a foul ball. Thank the Matrix. Here's one the pitch. Ball inside. Good eye. 1-1 is the count. Here's one the pitch. That ball way inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yay. Yay. 2-2 to count. Okay, go in the room, please. Here's the one the pitch. Man, Olson ripped that thing to left field, going, got by the man, Ramos, and that should be a stand-up double for Matty O. Let's go. He is cooking.
Let him cook.
Let him cook, man.
Let him cook.
Matty O, let's go.
Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
Let Matty O cook, man. Come on. Oh, Matty O got the hair horns. Oh, he's borrowing some on Travis Darno power. All right, Ronald up. Let's go, Ronald. Ooh, swing at him, man. He was swinging for the fences. MVP's in the chat, please. MVP's in the chat. 0-1 accounts. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. 1-1 is the count.
Humanity says. MVP, MVP, MVP.
Ooh, got Ronald looking at it. Top of the strike zone cutter. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
ATL Kool-Aid Drinker says. 16 looks at you thumbs.
What up, Kool-Aid? I see you.
Says. MVP.
Here's one to pitch. Ronald trying to stay alive. Still 1-2 is the count. Guys, I've been watching The Walking Dead. I didn't watch it when it came out. Oh my goodness. I did not know how good this show was. I just thought it was just a zombie show. It's so much more, man. Wow. I'm flabbergasted. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too high. 2-2 to count. Like the zombies is like
Drinker says. Let's get this one.
It's like background. They're always there, so you know they're the threat, but they're not even really the threat. Here's one to pitch. It ain't about a threat. It's about humanity.
Jacob C says. I am a head out. I might be able to come back later.
All right, Jacob, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Appreciate you coming through. 2-2 to count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ronald Acuna Jr. at the bat. Come on, Ronald. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. Full count. Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. Induced a walk and scored a run in the first inning. Let's go, Ronald. Walk it out. Let's go.
Walk it out. No, I walk it out. Now 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 walk it out.
Let's go, man. Let's go, Ronald. Walk it out in the chat, please. Let's go.
ATL Kool-Aid Drinker says. Some guy we're talking about trading.
Trading who, Kool-Aid? Drizzy. Let's go, Drake.
They know, they know, they know. Yeah, they know, yeah.
Let's go, Drake. Here's the wind to pitch. The ball fouled off, 95 mile per hour on the outside. 0-1 account.
ATL Kool-Aid Drinkers says. Acuna.
I don't know who that
Shorn
is.
says. The Walking Dead is the best show ever and it's still going with their spin-offs. What season are you on?
Here's one to pitch. Season 7, I just saw Negan do what he did to Glenn. Negan got to go. Just past, I think I'm on episode 2 of season 7. Here's one to pitch. Strike. That dude got to go. He got to go. Not Glenn. He got to go, bro. He got to go. 1 and 2 is the count. I mean, he really has to go. Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you, man. I was late on Game of Thrones too. I'm sorry, Game of Thrones don't have anything on The Walking Dead.
Feeble Short.
Let's go, Drake Baldwin.
You will change
with a
your
base
mind on
hit.
Negan. Keep watching. Boyshear says.
Let's go.
I only watched up to season 3.
Let's go, boy. And Ronald came in too. Let's go, 7-0. Drake Baldwin with the RBI double. Let's go. MVP coming in. Drizzy. Drizzy. Let's go. That boy professional hitter right there.
Magic Wand says. Game of Thrones last 2 seasons were all the booty. Jose Ignacio Reyes Tartakowski says. Lineup shakeup came in clutch.
There you go, Magic Man. Magic Man, there you go. There you go, Magic Man. And that's why Ronald Acuna Jr. is the best player. Look, you don't trade Ronald Acuna Jr. There ain't no trade in Ronald Acuna Jr. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemous. That's like going up to a walker and putting your neck out and thinking the walker ain't going to bite you. Yo, I'm not even finished with The Walking Dead, and I agree. That's the lead up. The flashbacks. Yo, that show got everything, bro. It got the flashbacks. Show you what was happening simultaneously with other parts, with other episodes.
Lisa V says.
Here's the one to pitch.
This is awesome.
Let's go. Foul ball. It's 7-2 right now. 0-2 to count with Ozzie Albies. 2 out Magic. Let's go. This is awesome, Lisa. I still like Game of Thrones. I might like that Dune. The Dune Prophecy was really good. The Penguin was really good. I like the new Game of Thrones show. That's how I actually got started in Game of Thrones.
Ain't no trading Deion Sanders. Ain't no trading Dominique Wilkins. Ain't no trading Andre Risson. The city of Atlanta always trading away their stars. ATL Kool-Aid Drinkers says. Ronald Acuna. On 92.9, The Zone. They laugh at him.
I don't know why they do that, Kool-Aid. They need to laugh at themselves. Ronald's right there. I mean, the only difference that makes Shohei better than Ronald is that he pitches. That's a modern day Babe Ruth. Here's a wind to pitch. And he ain't even back to really pitching like that yet. 1-2 is a count. That's a foul ball.
Boyshear says. Did you watch Cobra Kai? One of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I like Cobra Kai, but that's on the cheese factor. I'm not putting Cobra Kai up there with even the Penguin. I'm just not. I'm not putting Cobra Kai up there with X-Men 97. Here's a wind to pitch. I would say it's better than Mandalorian. That's debatable, actually. Season 1 of Mandalorian was cinema. Season 2 was cinema. Season 3 was butt cheeks for Mandalorian. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit right in the middle field. Good hit by Ozzie Albies. Here come Drizzy. Let's go. RBI single by Ozzie. And it's 8-2. Braves pulling out the whooping stick.
Tony Richmond says, I like Prison Break.
That's an old movie, yeah. I remember Prison Break. Come on, Chops in the chat. Oh, you talking about the TV show Prison Break? Oh yeah, that came on Fox. I never watched 24 either, guys. I never watched 24.
Humanity says, Otani can't throw precision-guided missiles like Acuna though.
I never watched 24. But I don't think anything has, I mean, look, what's your favorite sitcom? It's too many, man. It's too many. And then there's really no sitcoms these days. Says,
Walking Dead is filmed in GA.
I know it is. It was filmed down in Peachtree City. And a lot of the country scenes down in Peachtree City. But it was a lot of times I think because I didn't watch it before because they used to hold up. I used to have to detour around them where they was filming in Atlanta. So it was like they were in my way.
Lisa V says,
when I was trying to go to work,
many sitcoms,
different job sites. So yeah, I think that was one of the reasons why I didn't watch the show. Yeah, too many sitcoms, especially, 70s, 80s, and 90s. You got eras. They're kind of like Bob Barker, Price is Right. And it's eras. You got the 60s Bob, you got the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, and then you got Drew Barry.
Oishir says, I started watching from That's a Creepy Show but good. Tony Richmond says, third watch back in the late 90s.
Okay.
Thiebel Shorn says, Senoia, Georgia.
Oh, Senoia, Georgia. I thought it was filmed in Peachtree City.
Lisa V says, Love From.
Okay. I'm surprised nobody said like Friends or Cheers or something. Or Good Times. Or The Jeffersons, Or Fresh Prince. I mentioned sitcoms, man, because Theo Huxtable, the
Magic Man,
the guy who played Theo Huxtable, passed away today.
The best TV shows I've seen are Boardwalk Empire and Mr. Robot.
Boardwalk Empire and Mr. Robot. Never seen Mr. Robot. All right. And that ball hit. It run advance. Hey, babe. Everybody say hello to the beautiful Shonda. All right, go to the bathroom there. My bad. What? The Walking Dead is number 2. The Wire is number 1.
Thiebel Shorn says, hello.
The Wire.
Magic Man Magic Wand says,
Shonda. I don't know. The Wire and Sopranos
Lisa
probably tied for number 2.
Show.
Magic Man said, Shonda.
Lisa V says, Shonda hi.
Lisa V said, Shonda hi. Yeah, like when I really got to step back and think in my Rolodex, The Wire is still the best show of all time.
Tony Richmond
says,
The
Wire.
I saw that he drowned
Sopranos.
Yesterday. Hello.
I only watched the first season of Boardwalk Empire. I might have to go back and revisit that.
ATL Kool-Aid Drinker says, hello.
Everybody's saying hello to you, babe. Yeah, Theo Huxtable passed. That's why I was talking about sitcoms and stuff like that. Malcolm Jamal, yeah. But, you know, he's famously known as Theo Huxtable. So he passed today. At the young age, yesterday, young age of 54, man. Oh, so he was in Costa Rica. He drowned. Yeah, he drowned. Guys, I hope you guys know how to swim out there.
I still have to watch Breaking Bad.
Yeah, me too. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, no currents.
Tony Richmond says, I'm watching Everybody Loves Raymond still. Yeah, he's my age.
Okay, Tony, that's what's up. All right, that's a strike. All right, so Bryce Elder been dancing through raindrops. Y'all didn't hear that. Yo, I was like, Bryce Elder always has to. I was like, Bryce Elder dancing through raindrops. Shonda quickly said he always Dexter. Is. But y'all just, well, y'all don't be knowing, man. Y'all don't be hearing half the time.
Magic Man Magic Wand says, LOL.
Sounded like he always hits. She walked by. Oh, strike 3. Let's go, Bryce.
Shear says, just finished the second season of Lost.
I'm not watching Lost. Never had any interest in Lost. Never had any interest.
ATL Kool-Aid Drinkers says,
the Heat of the Night.
Heat of the Night.
That's not really a sitcom. That's like a. No, it's not a sitcom. What do you call that? A drama, yeah. That's a drama. That's like Matlock. Heat of the Night was filmed in Georgia too, so was Matlock. And that was before it was popular to film here in Georgia. You know? I went into his account right now for Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 1 for today. Let's make that 1 for 2.
Tony Richmond
Here's one in the pitch. Check swing, fouled it off. MASH. Yes, MASH. What about Taxi? It's too many sitcoms, bro. And what was MASH? I know MASH was a sitcom, but was that a drama? Terry, it was a drama too, man.
There has been multiple reports that say Snid will retire at the end of this year. Walt Weiss and former Miami manager Skip Schumann are expected to be in the running for the next manager, not official.
I know, Terry. I saw that report. And I told Tony you guys Richmond this earlier this year.
Both. ATL Kool-Aid Drinkers says,
Cosby Show was the best.
Cosby was the best.
I don't know, man. Some people like A Different World better than Cosby Show. Here's the one in the pitch. Three's Company. Oh, my goodness. Come and knock on my door. We are waiting for you. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that's stuck in my head forever. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball hit into center field. Money Mike got it. That's a single. That's a 1-out single for Rafael Devers. At least nobody was on base. No one said Mork and Mindy. Mork from Ork. Flying in the egg. How ridiculous was that? How ridiculous was that? With Robin Williams. He traveled in a space traveling egg. Here's one in the pitch. Oh my God, that's Crush. Oh, oh, what? That's why I hate that sliding catch. Pofar slid, and he put his hands up because he lost the ball over his head. What the F was that? What was that? What was that?
You big dummy.
What was that?
ATL Kool-Aid drinker says. Girlfriends.
What was that? Nobody said Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Wow. Here's one to pitch. I kind of like the new Bel-Air. It's different. But I'm just talking about the OG joint. Here's one to pitch. So which one, guys? Cosby Show or Bel-Air? Which one was better? Those are the two.
Terry
it's Cosby
says,
Show, Bel-Air,
Elder has given up 8
Friends.
hits, 3 runs, and not even 5 innings. He has 100 pitches. Take him out.
I would have been took him out, but hey, it is
Terry
what it is.
says,
He's at 98
hits.
pitches.
Oishir says, Family Matters I liked a lot. Thiebel Shorn says,
I like
Fresh
Family
Prince.
Matters.
Lisa V says, Resident Alien is funny.
Never seen Resident
ATL
Alien
Kool-Aid
before.
drinker says, Blackish.
Blackish. Used to watch that. What's the one with the little girl in college then? They had several spinoffs off of Blackish. I just don't think Blackish compared to like Fresh Prince or I put Blackish personally in the
Thiebel Shorn says,
in the
Blossom.
different world category. Here's the one to pitch. I don't think it matches
Shorn
up
says,
with Martin or anything
LOL.
like that. Blossom. Oh my goodness. Doogie Howser.
Tony Richmond says, Babe Watch.
Not Baywatch. Here's the one to pitch. I did not watch Baywatch, guys, at all. I didn't do it. But even if I didn't watch Baywatch, I still know the theme song. I was like, hold up. It's Michael Knight on the beach.
Thiebel Shorn says, Knight Rider.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Bull by the Horns. That's a real TV
Oishir
show.
says, Oh yes, my dad got me into Resident Alien.
Okay, that's what's up.
Adam Lloyd says, Alf.
Alf.
Tony
classic.
Richmond says, Just for the hotties.
Didn't Alf end with the end of the world? No. That was Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs had the most crazy ending ever. It was like the asteroid hit. It was over. I'm pretty much that's what happened. Yeah. Crazy way to end a sitcom with Muppets. Yeah, that's a sick and twisted way to end it.
ATL Kool-Aid drinker says, Baywatch was good.
Never watched Baywatch, man. Had no interest.
Thiebel Shorn says, Did not know that but makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's the ending, man. It's been so long since I watched it. I think Alf had a sad ending also. Here's one to pitch.
Tony Richmond
They're
says,
trying to get a double play.
You just
Nope.
gave away the ending, man. LOL.
Oh, Tony Richmond, man, That thing is older than most people in this chat. If they ain't seen Alf or dinosaurs yet, I don't know what to say.
Thiebel Shorn says, LOL. Tony Richmond says, ha 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 ha. ATL Kool-Aid Drinkers says, Buffy the Vampire Slayers. Thiebel Shorn says, I was gonna go rewatch that.
Oh, my bad. 0-1 to count.
Strike him out, gang.
Why is Bryce Elder still in there with 105 pitches? Here's the wind to pitch. That ball fouled off. I guess since it's 8-3, but we seen this before, didn't we? We watched a car crash before, didn't we? With the Yankees. Didn't we watch a car crash with the Yankees? Up 8 to what was up? 7-2 or 8-2?
Cosby Kids cartoon.
Like, nobody mentioned Fat Albert. 0-2. Nobody mentioned Danger Mouse. Nobody mentioned Weeds. Now you're talking about movies. We were talking about TV shows, man. We were talking about TV shows. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball popped up. All right, that should be out number 3. Nick Allen got it. Nick Allen defense is so respected that players give way to him. Ozzie will always call off Arcia. Always. Nobody said The Simpsons yet either. There you go, Adam Lloyd. Exactly. No one said The Simpsons for actually, The Simpsons might be the longest running sitcom of all time now. I'm pretty sure The Simpsons are the longest running sitcom. The Simpsons ain't ended yet, have they? It's a sitcom though, Kool-Aid. It's still a sitcom. No. The Simpsons are a sitcom. It's not like Saturday morning cartoon thing. That's different. The Simpsons, Family Guy, those are sitcoms. They're just They're animated sitcoms. That's what they are. They're animated sitcoms, guys. The Simpsons is an animated sitcom. Family Guy is a animated sitcom. That's what it is. That's why they got laugh tracks and stuff in there. Yeah, I think The Simpsons is still going. Perfect Strangers, Roseanne, Home Improvement. Let me tell you something. Hold up. Let me get the guy next door. I'm the guy next door doing the stream. Hold up. Always got to have something in front of his face, right? Always got to have something in front of his face. Yo, them dudes dressed like Ninja Turtles out there. That's what's up. The Ninja Turtles is in the building. Did they ever show that guy face? Oh, yeah, hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. They tangled up in the cord. All right, 3-2 to count with Nacho Alvarez. Sorry, nature called. Sorry about that. Nature called. Yeah, Wilson, the neighbor next door. Yeah. Nacho strikes out again, unfortunately. Wilson had the knowledge, though. Wilson had the knowledge. Only thing you can see is his eyes. Like this. Wilson always had that good advice. Beavis and Butthead. They didn't last long, though. South Park lasted longer. I think South Park is trying to last. It's trying to catch the Simpsons, but the Simpsons just won't stop. Or did they? Hold up. I think they ended the Simpsons. I think somebody told me they ended the Simpsons. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I'm gonna have to go and look. They're all on Disney Plus, so. Beavis. But Beavis and Butthead was a trip, man. That's when MTV was MTV. They showed like videos. You know what I'm saying? For a portion of the day, then they start showing their specialty shows. Yeah, that's when MTV was still MTV. Yeah, VH1 don't even play videos no more. Remember, they made VH1 because they weren't playing video. They had TV shows on MTV so much that they just start showing the videos on VH1. Now one of them show videos. I never watched the Browns. I know there was a Family Guy neighbor. I just never watched the show. Never watched Bob Burgers either. Yo, MTV Raps. Facts. Classic. Strike. Ain't no more 102 in Park either on BT. They don't even have that no more. I mean, but the thing is, man, entertainers now, they don't need these channels to promote their product anymore. Like beforehand, you had to go on those shows. You had to go on Yo MTV Raps. You had to go on 106 in Park to really get your name out there. You'll be on the radio, but once you made it on Yo MTV Raps or 106 in Park, you made it. You made it. Or what's the one that Carson did on MTV? What's the show on MTV that they did where it was a countdown? The top 25 countdown. What Carson did. Either you had to be on 3 shows to make it. Yo MTV Raps for hip hop. 106 in Park for R&B and hip hop. That's after Yo MTV Raps is gone though. And whichever one that Carson used to do on MTV. If you wasn't on those, you wasn't nobody. Yeah, Total Request Live. Yeah, TRL. Yeah, Total Request Live. Yes. Yes. If you wasn't on TRL on 106 in Park, you wasn't hitting. . It's just like Def Comedy Jam back in the day. If you wasn't on Def Comedy Jam, you wasn't no real comedian like that. The beginning of Def Comedy Jam was the best comedy ever. Best comedy ever. Coming up at Def Comedy Jam, when you see a young Chris Tucker, a young Cedric Entertainer, a young Mike Epps, a young why am I drawing a blank? That ball popped up. Bummer in, let's go. 3 pitches, 1 out. We'll take that. Yeah, man, there was so many great comedians coming through there, man. Yeah, Bernie Mac. Yeah, that's what I was blanking on. Young Bernie Mac. Like, yeah, man, like, this before, you know, In Living Color and all of that. Living Color broke down a lot of barriers. There wouldn't be no Dave Chappelle show if it wasn't In Living Color. In Living Color was the first. Like, they did it different, had dancers. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no Jim Carrey, man. You don't have no Jim Carrey if it wasn't for In Living Color. You're welcome. The Wayans brothers were innovators, man. Here's one to pitch. Never get their respect. All right. And Nacho got it. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 2. All right, let's go, Bummer. It's 8-3 right now, top half of the 6th inning. Yeah, like, I think them and, yeah, the Wayans brothers don't get enough credit for what they did for the industry of comedy, in my opinion. I was thinking more Home and the Clown Magic Man. Yeah, a lot of that stuff that they did back in the day would not fly. Yeah, man, Handyman would not fly in today's society. Two snaps. Yeah, hated that. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of that stuff would not fly in today's age. And that's an error right there. Running advances. Error by Sean Murphy. Bad throw by Sean Murphy. Yeah, Home and the Clown? Nah, they not allowing Home and the Clown on TV. Home and the Clown and Handyman would not make TV. Not in today's age. Not in this social media age. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Here's the wind the pitch. Got hit in the toe. Uh-oh. And just like that, Bummer got runners in scoring position. All right, 2 runners on with 2 outs. Not like this. Well, I mean, because like a lot of... No, the ball hit the ground first. Looked like, all right, whatever. Here's one to pitch. More people like watching people post up random stuff, you know, like just videos of people falling off the porch on Ring. or people walking up drunk on ring. All right, Ozzie Albies got it, throws them out. That's what the viewing is now. People like the shorts. Nobody wants to sit through a comedy show. You know. Kool-Aid, the X-Files. Here you go, Kool-Aid. Yo, who don't know that theme? I could not stand Scully until the end. BJ and the Bear. BJ and the Bear. All right, guys, I got a question for y'all. Talladega Nights or Smokey and the Bandit? Which one's better? Yeah, Kevin Ortiz. That's all we're talking about, sitcoms. A reboot of the X-Files? Nah, don't do that. I like Star Trek. I mean, I like science fiction. My dad took me to see Star Wars. I can't remember how many times when it first came out. We also went and seen Star Trek. We saw Wrath of Khan. Man, how many times we see Wrath of Khan? Khan! I was scared of Khan, man. Oh, this dude's scary. Captain Kirk can't beat him. Kirk can beat anybody. Smoking the Bandit. I get home, make sure I slap your mama for having you. Buford T. Justice. Oh my goodness, Buford T. Justice was, yeah, see, another character that would not be Buford T. Justice. Daddy. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, DJ Shy, I did not see that. And they were so wrong for that. But you got to think about it. That was the early 80s. And Ronald Acuna Jr. taking one. It's going back to the wall, off the wall. Ronald going to easily get to second base. Yes, sir. MVP's in the chat. Let's go. The first step to making becoming a magician, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that, but I left it alone. I was gonna leave. Oh my God, he dropped that. How did he drop that? Ain't no way. Ain't no way he dropped that pop up. Oh my goodness. Wong pop Baldwin with a pop-up. Wong dropped it. Oh my God, I thought that was out number 3. Oh my goodness. Drake just did a fly ball. Drake upset. Wong just dropped it. Oh my goodness. That's going to be in not top plays right there. That's going to be in not top plays. Oh, Blazing Saddles? I can't remember Blazing Saddles. I remember it, but I don't remember it. I remember Airplane more. Yeah, I think Blazing Saddles, that came out in the 70s, right? I don't think I was watching any stuff like that. I don't think I watched Blazing Saddles. I didn't see Airplane until I was older. I was a kid. You can't watch Airplane. I mean, that humor back then was kind of raunch. Now, it's nothing. Here's one the pitch. Swing got a miss. That definitely was an error. All right, 2-2 to count. Ozzie Albies up the bat. Why would you swing at that? That ball was at the backside of the other batter's box. All right, whatever, man. It's 9-3. Let's go. Let's go, man. We're going to the top half of the 7th inning. Let's go. Woo! You talking about the car? That was a fire. Was it a Firebird? Yeah, it was a Firebird. It was a Pontiac Firebird. It's Smokey and the Bandit. Pontiac Firebird, I think. Pretty sure. It wasn't a Thunderbird. I think it was Firebird. Somebody help me on that. How we get the movies? We're supposed to be talking about sitcoms. I blame Kool-Aid, because Kool-Aid started talking about movies. We were supposed to be talking about sitcoms. R.I.P. to Malcolm, formerly Theo Huxtable of the Cosby Show, passed away in a tragic accident, drowning on vacation with his family. Yeah, it was a Trans Am. It had the Firebird on the top. It was a Trans Am, a Pontiac Trans Am. I thought it had Firebird on the. I know it was a Pontiac Trans Am, but I thought it was a Firebird edition. That's why it had it on the front. Yeah, the Trans Am. Pontiac Trans Am. I thought it was a Firebird though. Maybe they just nicknamed it because it had one on the front. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Pontiac Trans Am, and on the back, you know how they had the you know how Ford used to have the Cobra and the Roush editions of the Mustangs. I think that was Pontiac, attempt at trying to be a Cobra. 1977 Pontiac Trans Am. Adam Lloyd. Appreciate you, Adam. Here's one in the pitch. Montero in here, and that ball got crushed. That's what Montero does. Bad in practice. Maybe Ronald should have had Montero in there as the pitcher for the home run derby. He would have won it. We got Danzabal Hernandez in AAA and this dude up here. Why? Why? SE Firebird. Thank you, Magic Man. I knew it was a Firebird. I was not losing my mind. Thank you. Sports Edition Firebird. It was it's basically, it was trying to be the answer to the Mustang Cobra. That's what it was. Are you talking about Kit? Man, Kit will beat all of them, especially when he got the turbo boost. That's when he got the super turbo boost, when he turned to like almost a jet, like a rocket or something. Oh yeah, that was Knight Rider Kit. Exactly. This guy here and not Danzabal. Maybe Danzabal hurt again. And it's a rehab assignment. I didn't see anything about it. I didn't see anything about it. There's a Pontiac Trans Am Firebird. Just like it's a Ford Mustang, Cobra Mustang, Cobra or Roush. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. You don't get no chair, Montero. You get no chairs, Mitsubishi. No chairs. No chairs in the chat. All right, 14 fastball miss. 1-0 to count. Guys, we're in the top half of the 7th inning. Braves are winning comfortably, 9-4. They don't need to get too comfortable because you got Montero out there who refuses to throw a strike and serves out meatballs like the Olive Garden. Here's the wind and pitch. That ball fouled off. DJ Shire said the bullpen better not blow this. I would hope not. Here's the wind and pitch. So what's better, guys? Smoking the Bandit, Firebird, or the Charger from Dukes of Hazzard? Oh, that ball popped up. Actually, it's a no. You can't. No, we can't do that. We can't do it because that's a movie. That's a movie versus TV show. So we got to do TV show versus TV show. TV show versus TV show. Kit jumping over something, or the General Lee jumping over something. Which one? Kit for Knight Rider or the General Lee? Which one wins? Here's the wind to pitch. Because we already did Airwolf versus Blue Thunder. One and one's the count right now. Montero at the 5 pitches. 2 outs. Foul ball. All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go. Married with children. Okay. Kool-Aid was watching the show for Daisy to look at her in her Daisy Dukes. Wow, Kool-Aid. You just told on yourself. Here's the wind to pitch. That's a ball. 2-2 to count. Kool-Aid telling on himself. Morgatron, what's up, fam? Now that ball popped up. Ronald trying to come in. Man, Olson running. Caught it over the shoulder. What a catch. Give that man a golden glove. Give Matt Olson a golden freaking glove. What a catch by Matt Olson. Over the shoulder. Wow. Applause in the chat, man. Give that man a golden glove, man. Stop playing. Third rock from the sun. Wasn't my cup of tea. Kool-Aid said I wasn't by myself, but you told on yourself, Kool-Aid. You're told on yourself. Still don't mean you ain't tell on yourself. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming in, man. My name is Larry, one half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife, Sean, is the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports scenes. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife, Gators. And Drake Baldwin just tied a rookie record for the Braves with 6 RBI. Shorty. Drizzy.
They know. Yeah, they know. Yeah.
And you had Snit didn't want to play him in the lineup all the time over Marcel Ozuna. Stop that. Play the best players, please. Gold glove. Golden glove, Matty O. He better win the gold glove. Period. There is not a better defensive first baseman in the National League than Matty O. Period. Point blank. That glove is golden. Ronald like, yeah. Stop playing with Matty O. That glove is golden. Tony Richmond said the General Lee. I'm saying Kit, especially when Kit got his upgrades. When Kit got his upgrades, he can jump the Grand Canyon. I don't think the General Lee could do that. Strike. Sean Murphy didn't like that call. 1-1's account. Thought he checked the swing. Here's the wind the pitch. Nah, the game's still going, man. It's the bottom half of the 7th inning. I'm sitting here running my mouth. I didn't even see him take me out to the ball game. My bad, guys. My apologies. I see Adam Lloyd was looking at Daisy Duke too. Y'all some bad kids. Here's the winding pitch. Check swing, got him. Yeah, he went. No, he didn't. Walk it out. Let's go. Let's go. Matty O with the walk it out. Kid smart card before his time. Facts. So Adam Lloyd and ATL Kool-Aid drinkers was watching the Dukes of Hazzard for Daisy Duke. Confirmed. Caught in 4K. Confirmed. All right, Nacho Alvarez up. No outs. Don't hit it to a double play. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Hey, Kool-Aid drinkers did say he wasn't alone. That's what Kool-Aid said. Here's a wind the pitch. That ball way outside. Here's a wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. Don't try to clean it up, Kool-Aid. That's strike number 3. Just let it go, Kool-Aid. Don't try to clean it up. You clean it up trying to make it worse, actually. Just let it go. You said what you said and leave it alone. Oh, there you go. There you go. I knew you. I should have known you was going to say that. I should have known you were going to say that. Michael Harris up the bat. Michael Harris, I need you to be Michael Knight right now. I need you to come in the clutch. Nope. Double play. Line drive, double play. Not Michael Knight, you are. You are not Michael Knight. Want. You are not Michael Knight, sir. Want. See, Morgatron Prime talking about Elsa. He talking about a movie. He talking about the Frozen movie. I ain't never watched it, but I know that's Elsa, right? We're talking about sitcoms today, man. TV shows in remembrance of Malcolm, who played Theo Huxtable. Scrubs. Never really watched Scrubs. Heard it was good, though. I just started watching The Walking Dead. The Wire is still the GOAT. The Wire, probably Sopranos, and then probably The Walking Dead. Then Game of Thrones. Yeah, he passed away, Morgatron Prime. Yeah, he passed away yesterday in a freak swimming accident. He was on vacation. I don't remember House of Pain. I remember House. And I didn't watch 24 either, guys. So don't ask me about. I think if shows are like, if I didn't watch it at the beginning, I think it started with 24. Since everybody was watching it, I did not watch it for that reason. And that kind of carried over with Game of Thrones. Carried over with The Walking Dead. Because it was so popular, I was just like, you know what, man, I don't even want to watch it. Here's one of the pitch. That ball fouled off. All right, Popar got it. And Game of Thrones used to interfere with my gaming tournaments, my weekly tournaments on Sunday. Because we would have tournaments at a local club. They had a bar. And they would have Game of Thrones nights there on Sunday. So, watch parties. So that's why I didn't watch it. It was just like, never heard of Game of Thrones? I said I heard of it, but I'm not watching it. It's cool. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got to get out. I got to rush my tournament because y'all want to watch a TV show. I didn't know, but hey, yeah. MacGyver. MacGyver was cool. That came on before. No, it came on after Airwolf. Here's the wind the pitch. Oh, great defense. That glove is golden, man. Stop playing with Matty O. That glove is golden, son. Give him the gold glove already. Give him the golden glove. Was De Los Santos on the bag? Or did he step? Man, it looked like he stepped over the bag when he caught it, guys. Maybe it's toe drag. Maybe, hopefully. It's too late now. He pitched. Too late now. Too late now. I won those count. Here's the wind the pitch. Swing got a miss. Missed it. Junho Lee is 1 for 4 for today. A single in the 6th inning. What's up, Mike Geiger? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. Drake Baldwin setting records right now. Drizzy. And that's out number 3. Let's go. All right, quick 1, 2, 3 inning right there by De Los Santos. All right. Let's go, man. We're going to the top. The bottom half of the 8th inning. Let's get it, man. I already thought about that, but I didn't think anybody would remember. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Never thought I could be so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Ooh, it's me. Believe it or not, it's just me. I think that's on Prime Video. But it doesn't hold well. I tried to watch the first episode. I was just like, no, I can't. I can't watch The Greatest American Hero. I can't. It does not stand up, Majamel. It does not stand up. Why is the umpire just standing in front of the batter? I don't know why he's doing that. It looked like he about to do some calisthenics. I don't know. He disappeared now. And another one came out the ground. That's your AI overlords glitching. Mike Geiger, that was the AI overlords glitching right there. I don't know what he was doing. V. Oh, man, I was scared of V. I was scared of V, bro. I was a kid. I was scared of V. Oh, my goodness. I had nightmares on V. Here's the one in the pitch. Well, when they first ripped out the face and it was a lizard. Here's the one in the pitch. I shouldn't have been watching that. I shouldn't have been watching B. Aliens want to eat us. That's what's going to happen when they come. They're going to view us as cattle. FYI, guys. Be ready. One and two is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. The ball way outside. It did, man. B creeped me out, man. Especially the chick who was the leader. They would never do V today, man. Yeah, DJ Shy. I think everybody within our age bracket, V, we shouldn't have been watching V, first of all. We shouldn't have been watching V. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing got a miss. Nick Allen, he gone. That's one out. Tony Richmond said, I hated Full House and oh yeah, the greatest American hero. It doesn't hold the test of time. That's all I'll say. It doesn't hold the test of time. The greatest American hero. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh, that ball foul. Hopefully I try to put a charge in that one. What about Night Court, guys, for sitcom? Here's the one in the pitch. Any of you guys like Night Court? The original Night Court? All in the Family, I got you. The Padre Family. The Monkeys. What is Ozzie doing? All right, 1-2 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Poe for 0 for 3. It was a lot of Bewitched. It was a lot of that, but that's before my time, but they showed it on reruns. I shouldn't have been watching The Twilight Zone either. I always liked science fiction though. Anything with science fiction, I was gonna watch it. My dad was heavy into science fiction also. All right, and the pitcher took too much time. Time violation. That's ball 4. Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Up. Try to get Poe far on a pickoff move. Did not get him. Any of you guys watch Weeds or the Showtime shows like Weeds or like Shameless? Any of you guys watch Shameless? Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Twilight Zone is great, Larry. They had to rely on great story because they had little or no budget for episodes. Facts. The stories were amazing. What was the creepiest one for you guys? I think it was the one with the aliens, man, when they came down and they were offered people, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you come live with us. Man, it was like, be I guess. They was translating one thing as be I guess was like, no, be I dinner. What's for dinner? Y'all remember that episode of Twilight Zone? When the aliens came down, cured cancer, ended wars. Oh, strike 3. He's out of there, man. Olson out of there on a 1-2 count. That's all right, man. We up 9-4. We ain't losing this. We better not. Yeah, the OGV. That's what I'm talking about. The OGV. The OGV in the 80s, man. That's what I'm talking about. It was like 85 or something like that. 87. Here's the wind the pitch. Shouldn't have been watching that. At like 11 years old, I shouldn't have been watching B. Creep Show? Okay. All right, and here's a attempt at a base steal. Pofar safe. What was that with the Crypt Keeper? What was the HBO show with the Crypt Keeper? Little animatronic. It's always talking crap. Here's the winding pitch. Ronald Acuna Jr. up. That's a ball. Good eye. 2-0 to count. Let's go, Ronald. MVP's in the chat, please. Outer Limits was a good show. Here's the winding pitch. So was Alfred Hitchcock with the little face. Those were good. Tales from the Crypt. Yeah. Yeah, Tales from the Crypt. Here's the winding pitch. Yeah, that used to come on after Def Comedy Jam at like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, 12:30 or something like that. Tales from the Crypt. Golden Girls was Sex in the City before Sex in the City. I said it. Here's the winding pitch. Did I lie? It was a TV non-cable version of Sex in the City. It was. Here's the winding pitch. Walk it out. The MVP just walking it out. Let's go. And here comes Drizzy. Drizzy got an opportunity to get, 9 RBI if he hit a home run right here? Drizzy. Player of the game. Automatically the player of the game. Come on. Drizzy, let's go, Drake.
They know, they know, they know. Yeah, they know, yeah.
Here's the winding pitch. Ball almost hit him. You summer. Hey, Duval, you better watch that, bro. They trying to hit Drake. He got 6 RBIs. They trying to hit him. That was intentional. That was intentional to try to hit him. Here's the winding pitch. Strike on the outside. 96 mile per hour, center outside. All right, 0-1 to count. No, it should be 1-1. It should be 1-1 as a count. TV. Here's the winding pitch. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. He almost hit him. How do y'all not have that up there? It's 2-1 to count. Somebody save me. Smallville. Here's a winding pitch. Best theme. One of the best things for a superhero TV show. Tony said that was Tales from the Crypt. There we go. All right, guys, what was better? Married with Children or Friends? Iggy coming out? Okay. And thank you guys coming in, man. This is the DIXON Way, all about the A Sports Talk, where we give you live commentary, all our favorite sports teams. We're talking about a lot of TV shows and sitcoms and stuff like that because of the passing of Malcolm Jamal. For mostly known as Theo Huxtable, passed away yesterday. Magic Man said, "Married with Children, I hated Friends." I got you. Nope, De Los Santos still in there. The Love Boat. Love Boat or Fantasy Island? Which one was better? Love Boat or Fantasy Island? Here's a wind the pitch. Strike. Love Boat or Fantasy Island, guys? Here's a wind in the pitch. You know they came on right after each other, too. What was that, CBS, I think? Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit right there. Great defense by Nacho. Got him. Let's go. Great defense by Nacho. Applaud in the chat for that defense by Nacho. His bat been struggling, but that defense has been flashing. That defense has been flashing. He's been flashing some leather for real, for real. They're playing, Bloss. They're playing. You like Quantum Leap? Mike Geiger said, Jefferson, who's the boss? A different world. There you go. That's a nice rainbow of shows right there. I like that. Swing and a miss. All right, so Married with Children or Roseanne? Married with Children or Roseanne? Tony Richmond said Married with Children. Morgatron Prime said Family Matters. I would say, oh, swing and a miss. All right, 2 outs. Let's go. One more out. And we up out of here, man, with a quick game. Well, not so quick. Not so quick. It is 10 o'clock. It's almost 3-hour game. This was not a quick game, excuse me. Family Matters, representing the Chi-Town. With Urkel. Here's one in the pitch. Strike one. Oh, Urkel when he became cool. Urkel. Stefan Urkel. Man, that show really damaged that dude, too. That show really damaged that dude. I mean, when he was a kid, it did. Here's the wind the pitch. And that ball hit line drive to the corner, hits the wall. And that's going to be a double at least. Pofar got it, throws to third base. All right, 2 out shenanigans. Fantasy Island. The plane. Auto Man. Was that the dude that came out of the computer that had a cursor? And the cursor turned into a car and stuff like that. Is that Auto Man? What was his cursor name? Was it Cursor or was it Glitch? I don't remember Street Hawk at all. All right, here's the wind the pitch. That ball fouled off. 0-2 to count. Let's go. De Los Santos. You got one more strike to get. Get it. The plane, boss, the plane. Welcome to Fantasy Island. High fastball, missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the wind the pitch. 1-2 is the count. Three Dirty in the building. What's up, Three Dirty? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the stream. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball fouled off. Yeah, we talked about all those shows on Mike Geiger earlier. Knight Rider, Airwolf, Blue Thunder. So who do you think will win? Blue Thunder or Airwolf? We had that comparison also. Vanessa Brooks, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We need one more out. It's 1-2 as a count. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball rocketed into left field, and that's going to score a run. Pofar got there real lazily. Back-to-back doubles. All right, it's 5-9. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Y'all forgot that. Lost in Space. Y'all forgot Lost in Space. I know y'all brought up Star Trek. That was a TV show. Yeah, I remember Manimal. I remember that. That was on NBC. Wow. Manimal, yeah. I remember that crazy show. Had a screaming jaguar. Or no, the panther. And that's popped up. That should be out number 3. Matty O said, get out the way. And Dubs in the chat, man. Let's go. Dubs in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. That's right, Vanessa. All right, put W's in the chat. Let's go. Dubs in the chat, please.
Magic One says, you forgot Battlestar Galactica.
I want to watch the new one.
Morgantron Prime says, W.
I'm just watching so much of The Walking Dead. That
Jose Ignacio
but I
Reyes
definitely want
Karnikowski says.
to watch the newer
W.
Battlestar Galactica.
Mike
Not the
Geiger
older
says.
one, the newer one. I heard the
No.
newer one was really good.
Terry says. W. Magic Man Magic Wand says. W.
Good job.
Boyshear says.
DJ
W.
Shire. W. All right, man. Great win by the Braves as the whooping sticks
Tony
definitely
Richmond
came out
says.
today.
Different strokes.
Yep, different strokes. And the world don't move to a beat, just one drum. Like do may not be right for some. What might be right for you may not be right for some. Hey man, the theme songs for TV shows in the 80s and 90s.
I still have to finish Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I gotta finish the new one, man. I think I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes, but I definitely want to watch
Magic
it. Man,
Magic Wand says. Cheers for the stream and the fun.
Appreciate you, man. But yeah, RP to Malcolm Jordan, aka Theo Huxtable, as he passed away at the young age of 54. Wow. You never know, man. Tomorrow's not promised, man. So you got somebody you love, tell them you love them.
Tony Richmond says. Airwolf.
Airwolf.
Terry says. Davis Daniel tomorrow.
What theme was better? Nah. This ain't fair. Ain't too many things better than Knight Rider. Knight Rider or Airwolf theme. I'm just gonna say Knight Rider. Ain't too many TV theme songs.
Mike Geiger says. I love all you guys.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Everyone has a blessed night.
Thank you, fam. Thank you.
Boyshear says. I heard he drowned.
Yes,
that right?
Unfortunately he did.
Mike Geiger says. Knight Rider.
I have to say Knight Rider or the A-Team. That's a better matchup. Knight Rider or the A-Team. Knight Rider or the A-Team for intro music. Knight Rider or the A-Team. Now that's a good matchup. That's a good matchup. Knight Rider or the A-Team. Which one wins? All right. The Braves won today, and the offense exploded. Look, man, when Matt Olson and Drizzy Drake Baldwin are in the lineup, and Ronald's in the 3-hole, the lineup is popping.
Geiger says. You can't go wrong with either, but I got Knight Rider.
Okay. I was about to say, yeah, Knight Rider is the GOAT, man. I can't think of a better theme for an action show than Knight Rider. My name is Michael Knight. Yeah, I think Knight Rider is the GOAT. I think Knight Rider is the GOAT thing. That and probably Cheers. I think Cheers is probably second. Yeah, I think Cheers is probably second for TV show theme song. Even though I like the Cosby Show, but they changed it so much. that I would say Knight Rider.
Oishir says.
Cheers.
Good night.
And then Cosby Show. All right, guys. Good night, guys. You guys have a great day. Great evening, excuse
Tony
me.
Richmond
as the Braves
says,
win.
Simon and Simon theme music was good.
Okay, true. True. We're up out of here, man. You guys have a blessed rest of your evening. Peace up, A-Town Down. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Wednesday, it's an early game. Remember, it's a 12-15 game on Wednesday. And then Thursday morning, we'll be live at Falcons training camp, guys. You don't need to worry about a hard knocks. You got the DIXON Way.
Says, peace, fam.
Peace out, family. Deuces.